My name is Laine Rinehart, and I am a Chilkat Weaver doing an Artist in Residence program at the Sheldon Jackson Museum in Sitka, Alaska. In our previous video, we went over the process for drafting mountain goat wool, and so I have made these strands from clumps of wool, and I will go ahead and share with you the spinning process in order to create yarn with it. And there is actually contention, if you will, in the documentation of whether Tlingits used drop spindles. It's the belief that from some that we just thigh spun everything, whether that be the warp or the weft, although there's some references in various literature in regards to drop spindles also being used. So I am going to actually have to first create single ply yarns essentially out of individual strands, and then I will be able to spin the two together into a single two-ply strand. So just kind of roll it essentially on my pant leg, and I might not get the finest spin here, but this will just kind of create a basis to go over later. So when I'm able to make the two-ply yarn. I'm just going to try to make it all as even as possible and pull it, continue to pull it, or it could be a little bit thinner. And this I might use as like a fine warp more so than a weaving yarn, but this kind of gives us a basic idea of how they did it a long time ago. Try to have as much even pressure as possible. You kind of have to press down quite a bit on it in order to get it nice and dense and fine. It's been actually quite a while since I've thigh spun for yarn, so kind of bear with me. And actually for, I think, demonstrating, I'll probably just fold this strand in half in order to get an example of the two-ply. actually kind of spinning it fairly nicely. I typically would use a spinning pad, but I don't have it with me currently, but sometimes just like a canvas pair of pants, or preferably not denim, because the blue from the jeans will kind of stain your wool. Although there was a time period where denim was actually used for dyeing. They would bleach the color out of the denim and then dye wool with it. Yeah, you kind of are starting to see a little bit of a yarn being developed here. It's almost about as fine as what I'm working with commercially. I could probably work on evening out a little bit more, but I think I'm pretty actually satisfied with how it's turning out. It's not so bad. And there are a little bit of guard hairs left in it, but they can actually be kind of pulled out later. So it's not too big of a deal. Definitely not gonna spin this whole thing right now, but it's nice to kind of remind myself of how the process works. It's quite a luxurious yarn. I would like to have like gloves or mittens or something like that from it one day, but we'll see. There's actually a couple different ways people have showed me how to spin. What I kind of actually did first was I did a back spin to create a single ply, and then now I am doing the regular spin. And you know, some people will actually kind of do that method first rather than going through and back spinning it later. But yeah, we kind of have a basic, you know, two-ply yarn. I don't know if you can kind of see that there, but alrighty, gonna sheesh, thank you.